Impact was listed in 2006. My background was always in project generation. So you mentioned Western Mining, so I did my PhD studies in the UK, and then I was offered a job in the project generation team for Western Mining in their exploration division here in Perth. So it was like a boyhood dream coming out here in 1988, and worked out of the Perth office, Kalgoorlie, and mostly all in WA, looking for gold and nickel deposits. And it was a great experience, as many listeners would probably know, that Western Mining's produced an incredibly successful number of people over the years because of the environment that they created there, and not just in geology and exploration, but across the whole mining and metallurgical space as well. So it was a great company to work for, and I was very privileged to be part of that. And but really that sort of set the scene for my career, in the sense that we were always looking for for exploration for big deposits, world-class deposits. That's really what we've always been about in Impact, and we set up the company with that idea in mind. And it's been an interesting journey over that time. We call it a bit of an emotional roller coaster working for Impact, but it's probably the same in every junior exploration company.
It's a common trait.
Absolutely. And you ride the highs and lows of the market. And look, for many companies, sometimes they're an overnight success, and sometimes it's a 20-year journey to an overnight success. And probably, the standout in that type of environment would be like a De Grey. De Grey was around for 16, 17 years. Out of nowhere, comes the Hemi deposit, and here they are, $1 billion company. And not quite the same, but similar story. Chalice, been around for quite a long time, and Tim doing a great job there. And then boom, all of a sudden, $1 billion company. And really that's been our philosophy. I've been around for so long now. I've seen too many one mine stories go bust. They start off, it takes them 5 or 6 years to get 100,000 ounce a year gold producer into production. They struggle, and then before you know it, they're under. And it's a hard road to go. So we've foregone a lot of opportunities, over the years, looking for the big world-class opportunities. And the way that we've tackled their exploration, and again something I learned in Western Mining, was to get large ground holdings in prospective parts of the countries that we've operated in. We've been in Botswana, we've been in Turkey, and then back here in Australia. And so during that time we've always tried to assemble or put together large portfolios, and we're in a position now in Australia. We've got large ground holding in the Lachlan copper gold belt, got a large ground holding in Broken Hill, and of interest, of course, people should know that we're part of the BHP Explore program, one of the 7 companies chosen globally to be part of the first cohort in what is really a groundbreaking sort of revolutionary approach to how majors interact with juniors. That's been a fantastic experience over the last 5 months, and we're still in that. And then we've also put together some large packages here in Western Australia. So our Arkan project in the Wheat Belt lies a long trend from Julimar, in an area that's never been explored before, and we're generating some very significant early exploration results from that. And we'll have quite a bit of news from that project over the next few months as well. So it's always been active, but that whole strategy, putting together these big pieces of ground. But along the way, as I said, we've foregone a lot of projects. We've always been looking for for the project that could make the difference to us, whether we find it ourselves through exploration or by acquisition. And so about almost a year ago, we came across this HPA, or high purity alumina project, which is very unique, and we can talk about that in detail. And once I'd seen the details of it and looked at the economics of it, it was like, okay, this is potentially a world-class deposit. We really need to give this a go. And so hence our recent pivot from exploration into what is now a pre-feasibility study. So it's a big jump, and we're very enthusiastic about it. We've got great hopes for that project, and we're pushing along with that as quickly as we possibly can. So, a bit of a synopsis there for you.